About 30-something years ago, my wife and I graduated from Southern Miss. We were on our way to Georgia. Long story short, the Lord told me to go back home. So for the last 30-plus years, I chose to come back to work where I graduated high school. I chose to come work in Edwards Elementary. The places that represented what I saw my mother do as a little boy growing up in the Mississippi Delta. And for over 30 years, I've been doing that. 30 years I've been working in this community. 30 years I worked at Rowan Middle School, Brinkley Middle School. I started in school. I've been pastor of church for over 27 years. In my mind, one of the hardest things for me running for office was I got to tell people about myself. For me, it was never about me. It was about serving people. And somebody told me and said, you know, Pastor Pickett, why are you wasting time running for office? Why are you doing that? You're a big-time pastor. And I looked at him and I said, Jesus said the greatest will be a servant. So this is where my heart is. My heart is to serve. My heart is to put myself out. And there are things we got to deal with. As a former educator, we've got to get in and work inside of our schools and make sure every child has an opportunity. Secondly, we got to bring economic development. I've owned several businesses, own businesses now. Right? Why? Because I want to employ people. I've employed over 100 plus people for years at my church, starting schools and preschools, trying to help people get to where they're trying to go. Behind me is my church family. Behind me is my first cousin who had a baby when she was 12 years old. But now she's a college graduate, right? What I've done with my life is help other people come up. And somebody asked me some questions and said, well, why? I said, because if we don't show this next generation that we can do it, and we don't make it better for them, things will never get better. Amen. And I found out something that I didn't know. In my district, there's never been an African American to serve District 29. And I didn't know that when I started. I just went in to run. It's important that we set a different example. We can do this. We can do this together. August 8th, go vote for Dwayne Pickett. God bless. Peace.